Even in its most adult versions and its potential violence, WWE has always sought to bring content that could be enjoyed by the whole family. But, of course, that happened most part of the time, not all the time. In today's video, we're going to bring moments when WWE was everything but PG. But before we dive into our video, I'd like to ask you to give our channel a chance by subscribing, leaving a like, and clicking on the bell icon. And now, let's move on to our content. Lana seduces Enzo. Enzo Amore found himself entangled romantically with several superstars on screen. However, there's one particular storyline that often flies under the radar, involving Lana's attempt to seduce him. Yes, you heard that right. Enzo was embroiled in a fiery feud with Rusev towards the end of 2016. Amidst the tension, Lana accidentally stumbled upon Enzo as he emerged from the shower, and she seemed rather intrigued by the sight. This sparked Lana's bold move to invite Enzo to her hotel room for a rendezvous, an offer he didn't hesitate to accept. To add fuel to the fire, a stage confrontation ensued between Lana and Rusev. On the December 5th, 2016 episode of Raw, a video aired capturing Enzo's entrance into Lana's domain. Welcomed by Lana, who was adorned in a tantalizing red gown, Enzo found himself drawn into her seductive charm. However, just as things were heating up, Rusev launched a surprise attack. Yes, it was all part of the couple's cunning plan, turning Enzo's anticipated night of passion into a harrowing ordeal. Alexa is on fire. Now let's talk about a moment that left everyone's mouths hanging open in disbelief. It happened during a recent segment on Raw featuring Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss. Bliss boldly placed a matchbox and a gas can in front of Randy, then laid down and dared him to set her ablaze. When Orton declined, she took matters into her own hands and doused herself in fuel. This jaw-dropping sequence was undeniably shocking and injected a new level of intrigue into the ongoing saga of the possessed Alexa. Sami drops the F-bomb. Clearly, dropping the F-bomb is off-limits on a PG-rated WWE show. However, one Sami Zayn ingeniously skirted around this rule. It happened on the final episode of SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber, which coincidentally took place in Quebec, Sami Zayn's home province. Zayn was scheduled to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal Championship. In a moment of brilliance, Zayn began speaking French and slipped in a word he wouldn't typically be allowed to say. Roman Reigns' reaction to Sami's choice of words was quite clever, showcasing Zayn's ingenuity in dropping the forbidden F-bomb.
Roman Reigns, demain soir t'es chez moi, tabarnak!
Nexus Wild debut. Let's revisit the Nexus's explosive debut on the main roster, arguably one of the most promising factions in history. On the June 7th, 2010 edition of Monday Night Raw, a match between John Cena and CM Punk was abruptly interrupted by a group of NXT rookies led by Wade Barrett. This formidable faction also included Daniel Bryan, Ryback, David Otunga, Darren Young, Michael Tarver, Heath Slater, and Justin Gabriel, who wreaked havoc on everyone and everything in their path. However, during the chaos, Daniel Bryan seemed to take things a step too far. He infamously choked ring announcer Justin Roberts with his own tie after tearing off Roberts' shirt. This shocking moment crossed a line for the PG audience, and Bryan was swiftly fired by WWE to appease sponsors. Despite the intense backlash from fans, WWE ultimately rehired Bryan shortly after. Seth Rollins wasn't pleased with CM Punk's comeback. We just mentioned how swearing is unacceptable in the PG world, yet during CM Punk's return in 2023, Seth Rollins didn't seem to care much about that rule. The peculiar tale of Mandy Rose and Otis. Now, let's talk about a love story that literally spanned years on our screens. Otis and Mandy encountered numerous twists, misunderstandings, and betrayals, adding layers of drama to their story. However, when they finally solidified their relationship for good after WrestleMania 36, things took a more mature turn. On the May 29th, 2020 edition of SmackDown, was aired a video package featuring Otis and Mandy Rose lounging by the pool in their bathing suits. In a surprising twist, Mandy had a dream of kissing Otis, and she wasted no time turning that dream into reality. She joined Otis in the pool and passionately kissed him, marking a steamy moment in their storyline. This is why Otis could be considered the undisputed champion of the pandemic-era romance. Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle kind words. And now, let's discuss one of the most controversial segments of history. Following a family feud between Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle, where Riddle's wife body-shamed Becky Lynch, a genuine hatred brewed between these two athletes. Naturally, WWE capitalized on this with an on-screen rivalry. In conclusion, these storylines and segments remind us of the multifaceted nature of WWE entertainment. From passionate romances to intense rivalries, the drama both on and off-screen captivates audiences worldwide. As we continue to witness the evolution of characters and narratives, one thing remains certain. WWE knows how to keep us on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the ongoing saga of sports entertainment. Stay tuned for more thrilling moments and unexpected twists in the world of WWE.